Hello everyone, today we will simulate communication between an S7-1500 PLC and a WinCC Unified touch panel. I have created a project with an S7-1500 PLC. Go to Devices and Networks to view the PLC model. Here I am using a CPU 15131PN. Now we will add a touch panel. Click the Add New Device button. Then select HMI. Next, choose HMI Unified Comfort Panel. Then select the 7-inch display and choose the MTP700 touch panel. Alright, TA Portal will create a touch panel for us. In the project tree, you can see the HMI panel HMI 1. The next step is to configure the connection between the PLC and the HMI. Click Devices and Networks. Then, in the Network view, connect the PLC and the touch panel. Switch to the Connections section and likewise connect the PLC and the touch panel. We have now finished configuring the connection between the PLC and the touch panel. The next step is to go to Security and Settings. Select Settings. In Password Policy, clear this checkbox. Next, select Users and Roles. And click Anonymous. OK. Then choose Assign Role and select HMI Administrator. Alright, we have finished configuring security for the touch panel and the PLC. Now we will design the screen for the touch panel. Open the HMI 1 Panels program. Select Screens and add New Screen. Here I will design the touch panel screen. To design quickly, go back to the PLC section and click the Split Editor vertically icon. Now we can view both the PLC and touch panel screens. Now you just need to drag and drop from the PLC to the touch panel. Here the main item is my push button. And this is my second push button, and this is my indicator lamp. Alright, we have quickly finished designing the touch panel screen. Now we simply run the simulation. Select the PLC and compile. I will select Compile Hardware and Software. If compiling the hardware and software succeeds, start the PLC simulation by clicking the Simulation button. Alright, after the PLC has started, return to TA Portal. Here I will select PN/E. Then click the Load button. Here is the Load button. Click Load, then click Connect. Next, click Load. Here, select Start Module and click Finish. Alright, we have finished programming and simulating the PLC. Now turn on monitoring on/off. You can now see the current status of the PLC. Next, we will do the same with the touch panel. Here, split the screen. Next, right-click HMI 1 and select Compile Hardware and Software. The program compilation process will run. If there are no issues, we can proceed with the simulation. Here an error related to the password will appear. Click that error. Then clear the Activate Encrypted Transfer checkbox. After that, compile again. Alright, so after compiling, there won't be any issues. And we can start the simulation. You'll select the HMI 1 touch panel, then click the Start Simulation button. After you click the Start Simulation button, our program will start up. The touch panel simulation process will take quite a while, so you'll have to wait for the program to prepare for download and then be downloaded to the device. This touch panel series is a new and very convenient one from Siemens. You can use JavaScript to code, and our program will become very lightweight. And with that, our runtime has started. And now I'll start the simulation. You'll need to go back to the PLC program. I'll minimize the TAA portal screen and start up the WinCC screen. Now, I'm going to change the value of M00. I'll turn M00 on. So you can see that when M00 is turned on, the bit on the Unify side also turns on. Similarly, when M11 turns on, the M11 bit also turns on. Now I'm going to break this circuit by turning on the M12 bit. So, you can see the status has changed. Now the M11 bit has a value of 0, and the M12 bit has a value of 1. Additionally, you can change the value directly on Unify. If you enter 0 and press enter, the value will be updated on the portal in real time. The same applies to the M12 bit. So, today we've successfully simulated between the S7-1500 PLC and the WinCC Unified touch panel, which is a new and very convenient touch panel series from Siemens. So, from the next video, we'll explore the features of WinCC Unified in more depth. Alright, I'll end this video here. Thanks for watching.